big as your head.
6-star Cretan X3, guaranteed to fucking make you big as fuck. Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by 6-star, guaranteed to make you big as fuck! And special thanks to Working Hands. It's the shit!
Ooh, baby. Oh. So we tried something a little different today. What am I sitting on? I guess I'll move this thing out of here. Oh, it feels good. Oh. So we decided to walk to the gym today. And that's about 15 kilometers or 9.5 miles. Now, why would I do such a stupid thing? That's just on the way to the gym. I still have to walk back home after my blasted shoulders. Why did I do that? Well, simple reason. I need to get rid of, I need to burn some extra calories. And spending 4 hours on a treadmill is just not something that's sustainable. You know, the good thing about walking, especially in the country, is once you start going, you really don't have a choice. Either you go forward or you go all the way back. So on a treadmill, you're just staring at a fucking wall. It's too easy to get off, right? So you kind of have a sink or swim situation. So it took me about 3 hours one way. I stopped a couple of times to have a sip of coffee, change shoes. I bought new boots, so we broke those in. Of course, got a blister after about an hour. So I put my shoes on, and then we switched to my sandals. I use the sandals on the treadmill. Sandals are the best. But I bought some new insoles from running shoes. Like, I prefer my shoes to be flat, so I bought some insoles. They helped a bit, but sandals are definitely the way to go. At least until I break in my hiking boots. We'll see how those work out. Now, I did the walk on an empty stomach, in a fasted state, I guess you could say. So, no, I just the way my body responds, just the way I eat. Like, I did the calorie cycling last month, and it was interesting results. You know, but the calories are too low for the way I train. I don't want to adjust my training because I'm working with progressive overload, so I always want to keep maximizing my weight so I can gauge my process and build mass. And then when I switch over to carbs and high calories, you know, I really put the fucking weight back on fast. So I drop 15 and go up 20. You know, is there a happy medium in there? Yeah, of course. But then I'm still left with the fact that I still have extra calories I need to burn, because the way my life is structured, I train in the morning and then I'm on call in the afternoon, so I'm just kind of just sitting around most of the time, right? So I don't have this extra calorie expenditure. Like I'm not on my feet all day, or maybe one day or two I am, but most of the time I'm just sitting around waiting for the phone to ring and just recovering, right? And eating, like eat every 2 or 3 hours. So we did learn something from calorie cycling. It's calorie cycling. The high and low calories. We learned something, but again, it's another something that's not sustainable for what I want to do. I have a spoon in here somewhere. I was gonna say, don't tell me I left that at home. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. So we burned 900 calories on an empty stomach on the way to the gym. So who knows how many calories I burn in the gym, but I don't really count it. I just count what I intake, what I eat, and the calories I burn doing cardio. And then I'll do another 900, I'll walk back another 900 calories. It's 1,800 calories a day. And I'm gonna see how my body reacts to that. Now it's low impact, so I don't have to worry about overtraining, overexerting myself. I'm just moving. I'm walking at a slow pace, so it's not going to interfere, I don't think, with any of the muscle growth that I hope to achieve. Plus, I'm tired of eating like a bird. Well, not so much like a bird, but if I'm working with 2,000 calories a day, I have like 6 meals and about 300 or 400 calories. So it's like a couple eggs, some garbanzo beans, maybe some tuna each meal every 3 hours, and that's it. So I'm always hungry. And you can't get fucking big ass fuck without the calories, right? When you get all those extra calories, you have the potential to put on fat, right? So I track my weight myself every day, every morning at the gym before I train. I weigh myself and I can see on my column my intake, whether it be low calories, high calories, no carbs, low carbs, whether I took sugar in that day. Like one day I had like 2 bags of all dressed chips. I had 2 big bags of Twizzlers nibbles, the little licorice, and then what I normally eat during the day. It was about 6,000 calories for that day. Anyways, I weighed myself the next day. I gained 7 fucking pounds. 7 pounds. At the very least, maybe by doing this on those cheat days. Well, it's cheat days. Well, it's just, call them cheat days, but on those days where a good movie comes on and you just want to stuff your face because it's all about quality of life at the end of the day, right? But you don't want to pay for it by gaining 7 pounds when you just worked 5 days to get rid of 7 pounds, right? And the shifting in weight, it's all water and fat anyways. It's not fucking muscle. Because the calories I'm taking in, I'm not sacrificing muscle. And you certainly don't gain 5 pounds of muscle and lose 5 pounds of muscle in 5 days. 5 pounds of quality muscle in, without gear, doing it naturally, you'd be lucky if you put on 5 or 6 pounds of quality muscle in a year. So now, is walking 20 miles or 30 kilometers a day sustainable? Probably not. You know, I think some days I'll bike in. When I train legs, I definitely won't be walking. I'll definitely won't be biking. I'll definitely drive in for that. And I don't think I'll walk. I don't think I'll walk 2 days after I train legs, maybe even 3. You know, and the thing is, since I've been training calves every day, which has been working out really well, by the way, they're getting strong as fuck. Hopefully strength equals muscle growth. You know, it's too early to tell. We've only been doing it for a couple months now, so measuring tape's not going to show anything right now. Not with me leaning out anyways. But the strength has gone through the roof. So I usually do calves 5 or 7 days in a row, and then take 2 days off, and do 4 sets. But that's what I figured. I thought calves could handle it. I did a video talking about that. And then what I think I'll do then is the days of train legs, I'll drive in, I'll drive to work out. I won't walk, I won't train calves for 2 days. And then we'll implement the walking on nice days. I'm not gonna do this shit when it's raining. So we'll try it this month and see what kind of results we get. Now when it's 28 degrees, 25 degrees, 30 degrees, hot as fuck, it's gonna be interesting. I'll definitely have to pack a lot more water. Well, that's the other thing that's funny. My pail they use at the gym for my gym equipment and what I use to sit on. Wasn't that heavy. It's probably, I don't know, I probably got maybe 20 pounds worth of stuff in there, including the pail. It's not that heavy, but when you walk 10 miles with it, it becomes a little heavy. So you can start feeling it in your forearms. So it wasn't that I couldn't do it anymore. It was getting uncomfortable, but not unmanageable. But it made me think, you know, maybe start adding, you know, half a pound here, a pound there, and kind of work my way up, you know, in weight using the pail, you know, just like as a dead man's carry, you know. Yeah. So then we'll do that. Get some big ass fucking forearms. I'm gonna pack 2 meals though. 1 meal before I train. And since it takes me 2.5 hours, 3 hours to walk home, I'm gonna pack a meal so I can eat right after I train. Get all those, get all that nourishment in there for our post-workout meal. Because we want to get all of that in there right away as soon as we can, right? So it's not like I'm not doing the walking before workout or, well, the fastest state, you know, yeah, I'm kind of thinking, you know, to burn fat on an empty stomach, but what I'm thinking is the walking afterwards. I'm more thinking along the lines as of a calorie in, calorie out type thing, right? More than as a fat burning or a weight loss tool. You know, probably still, what, maybe a 15-minute walk up the road to the gym. So that'll give us good time enough to digest this. Then what I'll do is I'll weigh myself as soon as I get in there. Maybe I should have done that before I ate this. That would have been a better idea. When I was walking, I was going to do this video at the gym, but I seen this place to sit, so I figured this would be perfect. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll weigh myself before I eat this. You want to weigh yourself at the same time every day. That way you can track what the fuck is going on, right? Only makes logical sense. Shit, really went through a lot of coffee on that walk. It's like an iced coffee now. Like a melted cappuccino from Tim Hortons. I was hoping to save one of these for my my workout. First nice sunny day. I imagine I'll be sore as fuck tomorrow from this walk though. So we probably won't do this tomorrow, but Monday morning we'll do it. So it's 3 hours, 6 hours, 2 hours to train, so 8 hours. So if I leave at 6 in the morning, I get home at 2. Ooh, it's cutting it close, eh? Oh, it's cutting it really close. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Might have to leave home a little earlier. Shit. I think the last time I walked that far was for sex. Holy shit, how old was I? I was early 20s. I was dating this girl I was working with at Loblaws. And I lived in Ottawa and she lived out in the boonies. I lived in the city. And it was a snowstorm that night. So we couldn't see each other. She couldn't drive in. And I didn't have a vehicle, so we started having phone sex, right? We're getting all hot and heavy on the phone. My manic self says, fuck this, I'll be right there. She goes, what the fuck you talking about? Don't worry about it, leave it to me. So I show up at her door like 4 or 5 hours later, 6 hours later, probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. What I did is I busted from the city as far as the bus could go out to the country. And he just let me off and I walked in this blizzard, I don't know how many fucking kilometers to her place. Knock, knock, knock. Fuck me, please. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. That was a long fucking ass walk. Chatting it up with the bus driver. He's fucking just saying, you're fucking nuts. And of course, we started talking about all this crazy shit he was doing when he was a kid for love, you know? No, it was just me and him on that bus for pretty much the whole trip. Yeah, good times. Things we do for love, eh? Especially when you're bipolar. You do some pretty crazy shit. Went through a lot of liquid on this thing today. Well, we're all rested up now. Time to get some big ass fucking shoulders. Some big round shoulders. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna train some shoulders now. So the first thing I'm gonna do is start off with seated lateral raises. I'm gonna do anywhere from 3 to 5 sets. Drop set, I'll drop, basically what it means is I'll drop the plates twice. Lower the weight twice. This is actually my second shoulder workout of the week. The way I do it is I have 4 9-day cycles. Now each 9-day cycle, I train a body part twice in that 9 days. Then the second 9 days, I'll take another one. So first 9 days would be shoulders, the second 9 days would be legs, then chest, and then back. I don't train the small body parts twice a day. I have twice in 9 days. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah. What I usually do, for example, shoulders. So on Tuesday of this week, all I did was military presses, behind the neck presses, and front dumbbell presses. I go really heavy. And then the second workout, I do all 3 lateral heads with light weight and drop sets. So that's how I do that, and I have my reasons for doing that. But I wait at least 3 to 4 days before I train shoulders again. There's a general rule that you need at least 3 days or 4 days for recovery. Who knows who's right and who's wrong. All I know is trying the experiment, and I'm using the principle of what's it fucking called? Overload principles, basically, which means you increase the weight every time you work out, or try to anyways, whether it be 1 rep or 4 or 5 pounds, whatever it is. So my weights have always been increasing, if not 1 week, then the next week. So yeah, so it's basically you don't know who's right. So I'm experimenting with the 2 body parts, in the 9-day period. But yet I'm on a 9-day split. So all my other body parts get trained once every 9 days. So I'm leaving a lot of room for recovery here. In case any of you haters there think this is a stupid program, and it very well might be, but it's my program, and the only way you learn is through trial and error. It's the only way you can learn about what's happening to your body, is to do it your fucking self. All right, so we're gonna get these done, and we're gonna move on to I think it's front raises after this. So that's my first drop. So that's my first drop. I'm gonna bang these out. The first before I did this first drop, if you noticed, I was very controlled and very slow with the heavy weight, and then as my next 2 drop sets here, the tempo is a little faster. So I'm actually training for more pump here because I'm using a heavy weight right off the bat. 8 to 12 reps, so it's pretty heavy. So I like to switch up my tempo, switch up my pace. So try and get both of those muscle fibers, the slow and fast twitches. So that's what we're trying to do there. And I always stretch my shoulders. Basically, I always stretch my body part that I am using. I don't usually warm up unless I'm going really heavy compound movements. This is the only time I'll warm up beforehand. If not, I just stretch. And I'll always stretch in between each set. So we're going to get on to front raises now on the pulley. And this is the same principle. I'll do anywhere from 3 to 5 sets, depending how I feel, how I ate the day before, what time of the day it is. I'll do the same thing. I'll go heavy 8 to 12 on my first
on my first set. I shouldn't say set, the first part of the set, and then I'll drop the weight twice and continue to failure on each part after that. I don't even know what the hell you call that. A set divided by 3. So it's like a set within a set within a set. So basically a double drop set. There we go. I knew that would come to me. I was at a loss for words there. I couldn't find the correct term. So yeah. So side laterals, front lateral raises on the pulley, a double drop set or a triple drop set. Like I said, depending on the day. Now, like I said, on the first part of this set, use the heavy weight. I try and go slow and controlled, especially on the negative, on the return of the rep. I try and control it, and my next 2 drops, the tempo will speed up. As soon as I get going here. All right, here we go. So I'll give it a good tug to get it up. I'll even cheat a little bit sometimes. But as I'm lowering it, I'm staying in control. I don't just let it drop. I am staying in control of that weight. So there's a right time and a wrong time to use a cheating principle, you know. As I drop down in weight, I'll pay a lot more attention to my form. But like I said, I use a progressive overload system, so I always got to make sure that I'm doing an extra rep or more weight every time I work out. So my tempo's a little faster here. But still maintaining control though.
Comme les 5 premiers c'était parti. Ah, le 6e ça puis mon 6e ça juste. Comme t'as même pas senti la fatigue arriver, ça juste comme ça. Ben, je sais pas, je sens pas la cinématique pour bien, comme aussi facilement. C'est juste comme ça brûle, c'est pas comme un calme ou un chest.
And I'm getting pretty cooked now. There we go, all done.
How's the training today? All right.
Yeah, it's a new pre-workout. It's always like crap.
Stay away from pre-workouts. Yeah, whatever works, man.
What was that?
Whatever works for you.
Okay, now we're gonna work the rear delts. I do these a little bit different. Normally they're called face pullers, but I modified them just a little bit, and you'll see in a second. Most people do these standing up and bring like a rope or cables or handles to their face. That's why they call them face pullers. Well, I want to use a little bit more weight, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back with this weight and pull it towards my face. Now, what I do is I turn both of my wrists out. And believe it or not, that makes a huge difference on the way you feel your rear delts. It's huge, huge difference. As opposed to just pulling towards your face and then going outwards. If you do this twisting motion, it makes a massive difference. And you guys will see that in a second. If you don't believe me, give it a try. And you'll be able to use a heavier weight on it. Now what I'm doing is I'm not using clips on here. I'm just using the cloth handle just to give me a better range of motion. I was just checking what my my drop sets are going to be, because on the front raises I had to drop the weight a lot more. On these I only have to drop them one plate at a time, so got pretty strong upper back in general. It'd be impossible to do these standing up. See how my wrists are turning out like that? Out. It makes a huge difference. Now these are, I'm working my rear delts. Now if I was like sitting up and pulling down, I'd be working my lats. I'm sure I'm working them a little bit too, but they really do the trick. Especially when you get on your third drop set, you're really starting to feel it at that point, big time. Oh, I was doing them conventionally, you know, bent over flies, you know, reverse pec deck machine. You know, I used to do all that shit before, you know, and it's a good thing about the internet. A lot of wise people on there that you can pick and choose from, you know. But that's it, you know, you got to sort through all that shit and try it yourself. So we're all done here. Last one? Okay, one more. I'm still pretty fucking tired from that walk today. See, my last set I can actually do standing up. And see how I speed up my tempo? That's it. I'm fucking done. That's it. Yeah, I was doing a weight that I didn't need to sit back on, so we're all done here.
There was one small item that I completely forgot about, which I should have remembered from last year because it was so bad, and that is that. These fucking ditches full of water going up and down the road. Come the warm weather, that's going to be fucking blasting with mosquitoes. I'm going to get eaten fucking alive doing this walk. So, yeah, well, we'll see how it plays out. This is fucking getting ridiculous. Oh, these fucking bugs. Well, beside me are all the ditches, right? And all the water's pooling and the fucking mosquitoes are fucking doing whatever they do. Fucking larvae turn into goddamn mosquitoes. I don't know if you guys can see them all here flying around. It's driving me fucking crazy. Losing my fucking mind here. Oh, it's pushing me to go faster to get away from them, I guess. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck, they're annoying. Oh, they're not mosquitoes. They're like these little, there we go. You can see I just got one. If you can see it there. They're like little tiny little bugs, black flies or something. Fucking everywhere, man. They're swarming me. You know what I'm gonna try and do tomorrow if I come out? I'm gonna see if I don't know, I think I heard something where you know, they're attracted to perfume and shit, so maybe I won't condition my hair or put on deodorant, you know. Maybe I'll go and piss outside and just kind of roll on it, or piss on this safety vest and get it real stinking. Maybe they'll leave me alone. Okay, I'm gonna get my piss bucket ready. Oh. Shit. Put that in there. Oh. The amount of freaking water I drink a day, in a day, I should have this fucking filled up in no time. No time. Is that still running? Alright. I want you guys to see my privates here. I'd probably drink, oh my god, probably 6 to 8 gallons of water a day with my shakes. So I'm gonna look on. God damn, my piss stinks. Guess we don't need that stuff anymore, eh? Almost home. Great thing about long walks. Gives you a chance to clean out the garbage out of your head. Oh, let's see. Let's see if we have any insoles left. Oh, sorry. Well, they seem to be in pretty good shape still. Durable, but definitely not thick enough. No, you know, wear out my shoes. Got my hiking boots in there. But I'm thinking I got blisters now. Oh, I'm thinking that. Oh shit, one feels bad here. Right there. I've never gotten a blister. Usually I get my blisters in my heels. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, there's one there. Upside down. There's one there. Oh shit, that's a big one. Right in there. Where is it? Right there, you guys see that? Right fucking there. Right in there. That's a big bitch. I don't know about this other foot though. My hamstring is killing me. Doesn't appear to be any damage there. Let that heal. Nothing there. Feet are fucking dirty. That's from brand new socks. Oh, I got a rash between my legs. Oh, you guys want to see that? Fuck, I can feel it from my thighs rubbing together. Alright, let's try and get a picture of this rash between my legs without showing my fucking balls. Wow. Yeah, that's a rash. What about the other side? Yeah. Holy fuck. Yeah. Okay, maybe it wasn't worth it a little bit. But we've learned a few things, right? I need thicker soles. Have to get some kind of like spandex to put underneath these, underneath my shorts or sweatpants. We definitely have to do that. Yeah, so it's a learning thing, right? We learned something. God damn, that one on my right side. Jesus, that's got some height to it. Well, at least, yeah, whatever. Okay, back to the couch. Well, that was by far one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. That was fucking tough. My legs are fucking sore. Holy shit. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that doing that every day is not too sustainable. Not at all. Not fucking at all. Oh, I haven't got a chance to do my favorite part of this whole process. I'm just kind of eating and dying on the couch here. So I'm gonna go do the part. I made all this worth it. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. Jesus. Where's a fucking camera on this thing? Oh, there's the lens. Okay, I just want to show you guys what I gotta do here. All right, so here's my thing. So I go here to my cardio section. Say I did my 45 minutes of cardio every day or an hour. So today we get to put in here, what, 7 hours? Fuck, because it took me like 4 hours to walk back. Calories burned, 1,800. Oh, yeah, I think we're going to stick with the bike. We'll stick with the bike. And the thing is, you know, like, was this a manic thing that I did? No, absolutely not. This is something I've been thinking about doing for a while. And, you know, I wanted to try it. Sure, going into it, I thought maybe, okay, well, if we can... Holy shit, man. Just a little bit of sunburn there. Oh, Jesus, a little bit of sun today. No, I just figured if it was something that was sustainable, that I would utilize it, you know. Obviously, it's not, so we'll just stick with the bike. Plus, like I said, you know, fucking Mosquito Alley, yeah, that would be, you know, that would be absolutely fucking horrifying. I remember it was last year. Yeah, and it wasn't 30 degrees today, so, you know, if it was 30 degrees, I fucking ran out of water like the last half hour, so. Yeah, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna watch the rest of, I think it was Smoking Aces. Apparently it's supposed to be a pretty good movie. Well, it's pretty good so far. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my night. But I tell you, it was a productive fucking day. Like, this day flew. So I'll see you guys again. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Boom! Crom blast you all. Till I see you guys again, my name is Scotty Lee Crom, and remember to smash the like button! Smash the subscribe button!